Hey, this is a great game. This is something like chess bomb. Great game between two chess legends, and I believe that you are going to enjoy watching this game since beginning till end because you will see something immortal. So let's start. Bobby Fischer is playing with white pieces and Tal, the magic man from the Riga, playing with black pieces. This game was played on in 1959 and we are following a really super sharp Najdorf variation. Bishop c4. Fischer was well known for playing the Socin against the Sicilian, and of course this is the Socin. e6, and maybe sometimes it's not bad to play move e5 and to play Najdorf, but Tal decided to play something like Scheveningen. Now both players are going to bring their pieces to game. Maybe f4, it's not the most aggressive move on the board. Should be danger to play move g4, say short castle g5 and h4, and this is a double-edged position, and I believe that white has edge here. You know, he is the first in attack and black has to be careful. Maybe this is the best way how to play against the magic man, but let's come back because Fischer played good move f4 and now queen f3. Okay, queen c7 and short castle. This move is a shame to me because, you know, f5 seems like to be more aggressive and more danger and more challenging. Say that maybe e5. That's a mistake because knight e2 and g4, and still I believe that black's position is a difficult. It's a difficult to defend white's attack, and of course d5 square is the most important square on the board. If black lose control over d5, losing the game. So that was chance to be more aggressive, but maybe Bobby Fischer was afraid of Tal and played short castle. You know, I don't believe that this is the best move on the board. But anyway, Tal went for counter-attack on a queen side and played move b5 and f5. So b4, and that's a perfect timing for black. He is immediately challenging the knight on c3, and white has to be careful because this knight, just in case going to a4 or e2 or somewhere else, is not going to d5, and that's important. d5 is important. Believe me that that's a good move. And if Bobby Fischer losing control over d5, maybe black has a chance. So knight a4 happened. It's interesting to follow this variation. Just to take on e6 doesn't work at all because that's extra piece. And of course, extra piece for 3 pawns, but it's not enough, and this position is already lost for white. So knight a4, why not, and e5. Yes, it was great that it was great for black that this knight is not jumping to d5, and knight e2, bishop b7. This bishop is super strong, looking to e4, f3, and maybe g2. And now let's enjoy how great Tal is going for counter-attack. So knight g3 happened and knight d7, bishop c6 and bishop f2, queen b7. As I believe that this is a good move because pawn on e4 is under fire, then queen, and of course then pawn on g2, and maybe Bobby Fischer has a chance in the beginning of this game to go for sharp and fast attack. Right now black is on the top and is going to attack white's position. So after now rook e1 d5, very typical. Tal doesn't spend any move placing his rooks. He just opened the center with great effects. Exchange on d5 and knight f4. Still beautiful piece coordination. Black's queen, black's bishop and black's knight all together are attacking pawn on g2, and White's position is difficult. What do you think about this position? I think that Michal Tal is playing amazing chess, and that's great to remember these two chess players as two chess legends, as two chess heroes, and of course, this game is beautiful. So c4 happened, Bobby Fischer is going for counter-attack, but maybe it's too late. g6 is a brilliant move. You know, the center is under fire, and it's amazing how Bobby Fischer is playing this position. He doesn't mind to have weak king. He doesn't care about black's king. He doesn't care about anything. What he cares is to attack. So exchange on g6 and f5. It's very strong. There is no reason why to believe that the black's king is going to be weak king. So Bobby Fischer played g7, and maybe rook f7 is stronger, because this rook is going to take on g7 and at the end is going to attack pawn on g2, but doesn't matter, even this move is strong. So check, and looks like, oh my god, this king on g7 is weak and has to be checkmated, right? No way. This king is absolutely okay on h8, and here is going rook g8, and of course white's king is under attack, and that's a nearly lost position for white. Something went wrong. White believed in the beginning of this game for attack, and now he has to defend his position. So knight c5 exchange, why not? And right now queen c7. Maybe the material is equal. Unfortunately, pawn on g2 is about to fall, and black rook will get to go to g8 soon. White's position is hopeless. So queen e3, and first black is careful, and now after rook e2, of course white is losing. Maybe g3, but here knight h3 and f4, and I don't believe that Bobby Fischer has a chance to survive. That's a painful lesson for him, but never mind. Sometimes we have to lose our games to be able to play stronger next time. So rook e2 happened, but check, and bishop g2. A wonderful piece sacrifice, and of course a typical Michal Tal. He is brave, he is grave, and he is going to kill white's king. So what's happened? Knight a6 and check. Michal Tal is going to attack white's king, and of course this king is a dead king here. Doesn't matter what's going on, because after queen g7, this is a checkmate threat on h6 and rook e6 final blow. And that's too much for Fischer, and he had to resign. A very painful defeat and a very nice win by Michal Tal. I hope that you enjoyed this game and this video, and if yes, just feel free and press like or press follow and made my day, and stay by me, because even tomorrow I have for you another brilliant chess game. See you soon, take care, play chess, bye bye.